Me and my bestie were on the beach when an old man came up to us and said, "I need you girls to pee on me." I turned around and me and the old man locked eyes. His hands were clasped together and he started mouthing the word please. Me and my bestie Fifi stepped back. "Get the hell away from us," I said boldly. "It's giving Michael Jackson," Fifi chimed in, getting ready to throw her Stanley at the old man. Suddenly, he dropped down to his knees on the sand and started rocking back and forth. "Please, I didn't mean to seem weird. I just need you girls to pee on me." We were just about to start screaming for help when a lifeguard finally popped up. I spoke first. "Thank goodness you came. This man is a freak," Fifi nodded. "Please call the police. Get him off this beach." The lifeguard immediately crouched down to check the old man's breathing. "What happened here? Did you girls beat him down?" He laughed like it was a joke, but nothing about this was funny. The old man took a deep breath to speak. I just asked them to pee on me." The lifeguard's whole face changed. He looked at the old man's face, which was now completely scrunched up as if he was in excruciating pain, then back at us with pure disgust. The disgust wasn't directed at the old man. It was directed at us. "What the hell is wrong with you two?" His voice was sharp, and he acted like we'd just kicked a puppy. "Why didn't you just do it?" I felt my jaw drop. Was this lifeguard seriously taking the side of some pervert who wanted us to pee on him? Fifi grabbed my arm. "Excuse me? You're mad at us?" The lifeguard was already on his radio calling for paramedics while shaking his head. Unbelievable. You kids today have no compassion at all. The old man was getting worse, his breathing becoming these horrible wheezing sounds that made my stomach turn. I kept thinking about how we'd come to the beach for cute photos, and now we were somehow the villains in this insane situation where a stranger wanted us to pee on him. The paramedics arrived within minutes. The first one took one look at the old man and immediately started working on him. The second paramedic, a woman with gray hair, turned to us with this look of absolute disappointment. "You two should be ashamed of yourselves," she said while helping load him onto a stretcher. "All he needed was for you to help him, and you couldn't even do that? What happened to respecting your elders?" She kept going on about how our generation was selfish while they wheeled him into the ambulance and drove to the hospital. "He asked us to pee on him," I shouted, but she just shook her head like I was making excuses. Why was everyone acting like we were monsters for not peeing on a random old man? Against my better judgment, I grabbed Fifi's hand. "We need to follow them to the hospital." She looked at me like I was crazy, but I had to know what was happening. We called an Uber and spent the whole ride in silence, both of us replaying the beach scene trying to understand what we'd missed. It took an hour of sitting around and playing Pokemon Go in the waiting room before a student nurse finally came out and pointed at us. "The old man from the beach is stable now, but he almost died because these two teenage girls refused to help him." Every single person in that waiting room turned to stare at us. Someone muttered, "Some people only care about themselves," loud enough for us to hear. I felt tears burning my eyes because nothing made sense. "We didn't do anything?" I finally screamed, standing up. "He asked us to pee on him, for free. Why would I do that?" The whole ward must have heard me shout, because that's when a doctor appeared beside me. "Are you two the girls from the beach incident?" We nodded, and he lowered his voice. "So you really don't know what you did wrong?" Fifi shook her head. "No, he just asked us." "Shh," the doctor interrupted. "You're disturbing the whole ward. Come with me." We followed him into a room, and that's when he finally explained what the freak was going on. That man was stung by a box jellyfish. Pee has a thing called ammonia, which neutralizes the venom. It's common knowledge in coastal areas, so everyone thought you girls knew, and you were simply refusing to help. Every time I pee on myself, I think of that story and laugh out loud.